Alright, so this is Divinity Original Sin. I played a little bit, like under 2 hours a while back, and I think it was around August, and created my characters and stuff and played, for a bit. I'm not sure if I need to restart because I honestly have no idea what I was doing. So I'm gonna try and play for a few minutes, see if I can get my bearings straight, and continue from here, or maybe we'll just go ahead and restart. Let's continue. The dirt here appears to have been freshly dug. If you have a shovel, you can dig here to check for buried treasure. Bow and a poison flask. Okay, so it says empty on top, so that's convenient. Did I take this to get here? Oh, it's okay, it's a waypoint shrine, so it's like fast travel, I guess.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Juniors. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horde in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
We are here on Source Hunter's business. Here are our orders.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city.
Well, thank heavens, maybe we can learn something useful.
Lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it?
Who are you?
We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Riverlon.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
Seems you've been enjoying a drink or two.
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
So you are liberators, you say?
Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that, for that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
I'll take my leave.
Fairly well.
Flour and a cup of water. We got a shell. And some bluegill mushrooms. Oh wait, did I level up? How do you... Oh, that's cast spell. Oh, okay, right trigger. Character. Go through all tabs and spend available points to become more powerful. Let's go ahead and spend a point in strength. And we have 2 ability points. Put 1 more into weapons, defense. What does this do? Oh, toggle info. Bodybuilding improves saving throws against knockdown, burning, frozen, bleeding, crippled, blinded, weak, diseased, infected, and drunk. Do I have an expert marksman? Alright, let's do 1 and 2-handed. Well, that costs 2 points because it's... Alright, that'll be fine. Talents, none. Traits. Traits are assigned to your character after voicing opinions. If your character is consistent in their opinions, their trait points can result in a stat or ability bonus. Alright. We're going to confirm that. Character. Alright, for her. Did a point single-handed. I think she was a tank, if I remember correctly. Maybe like a paladin. Like a tank with some healing. Armor Specialist improves your armor rating and decreases your heavy armor movement penalty. Shield Specialist increases chance of blocking when using shields. Skills. Hydrosophist. I think that's what the healing spells are. Let's just go ahead and give her Armor Specialist. And then we'll go ahead and do Constitution. No talent, no traits. Okay, we'll confirm those. Hey Vasquez, how are you doing today? Wooden fire staff. Don't need that.
What the hell's happening down there? Orcs! Bloody orcs! Come, let's go back to the bridge. Let the source hunters handle their big brutes.
short sword and a standard issue bow. Let's check Jessica's equipment. Right now she's using a mace. That has 11 to 16 crushing with a 200 critical. 3 cost to attack. Let's give her a short sword. I don't think I have anything that I could equip there. Alright. I thought that was a dragon. It was a boat. Alright, Jessica's turn. Alright, so she has regeneration. Crushing Fist. Enormous Fist smacks down your enemy and knocks them down. Battering Ram. 70% chance to set knockdown status for 1 turn. Holy Hand Grenade. I think that's an item though. Resurrect Scroll and Flee. So let's do Battering Ram into Young Orc Trooper. Knockdown failed. Probably because he's resistant. And then we'll attack once. Alright. And for our Texian, let's do the same thing. Battering Ram into the Orc. Tripped him. Alright, and then we'll attack. Oh, so close to dead. And for something so big, he's got excellent dodge. Or they're blind. Alright, but Jessica's gonna finish off the young troll here.
Face the unending darkness.
And then we'll go ahead and attack the black cultist. And miss completely. Try it with our Texian. Good hit there. We'll let those 3 take that out. And let's go ahead and crush Black Cultist. Alright, he's knocked out. And we'll go ahead and attack. And attack one more time. And for our Texian, we'll just go ahead and try and finish this. Never mind. Alright, so first we're gonna heal our Texian. Then go ahead and attack. We'll finish him off there. And then we'll move to this orc. Alright, perfect.
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human command. On the men!
How very curious.
And how very
Where are
disquieting.
Plivius and Junius? Didn't they hear the fight?
Alright, got some antique leather armor there. Healing potion.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours. Oi, the Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Seal, comrade, and good luck.
What happened here?
It's these orcs. Now that they have bees in their bonnets about God only knows, we need every hand we can get. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbour to the west of here.
A fireball? How are the sailors making out?
It's hard to say. That ship needs attention, and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special Source Hunter tricks to make a blue sky turn to rain clouds?
Why was there a human fighting alongside those orcs?
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs? It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the Kerr's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Could you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Seal?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm not so different from any other soldier you'll meet round these parts. We've all lost more comrades here in Seal than most do in an entire military career.
I'll take my leave. See if there's anything on this boat, maybe. Or nope. Got some cheese. We're gonna open a dead orc. Blitzbolt scroll.
Filthy beasts! I'll kill the last one of you!
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
Man, nobody has anything on their bodies. Let's switch to Jessica. We'll cast heal on herself. Alright, cool.
I needed that.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Seal. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned here by a cat.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag,
Wah,
let us
wah,
turn to the
wah.
matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Please tell me more about the murder.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Where can I find the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
A counselor has been murdered, so I assume there are some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
There's something else I'd like to discuss. It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts, a shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
I'll be right back. Let me make a channel marker real quick.
You get more out of life when you go out to a movie.
The show starts in 10 minutes.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack.
Actually, I've got to go. I'll be back.